Have you ever looked at a supplement and wondered how it goes from just a bottle on a shelf to this must-have solution for your brain? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain. We're deconstructing the marketing for a popular cognitive enhancer, Neurozenix Focus Plus, using only the info from its own website to see exactly how they tell their story.
And it all starts with this one question. It's the hook, the whole foundation of the pitch. I mean, who isn't looking for a mental edge in our crazy, fast-paced world? It taps right into that universal need to be just a little bit better, a little bit sharper. And that's exactly where the marketing begins.
So yeah, our case study today is Neurozenix Focus Plus. And just to be clear, we're walking through its official webpage not to review the product itself, but to really analyze the strategy behind its claims. We want to understand how it builds a case, step by step, for you, a potential customer.
Okay, so every good marketing story starts with a core promise. So the first question we have to ask is, what exactly is Neurozenix according to the people who make it? Let's see what they say.
Right off the bat, you see these carefully chosen words, premium and non-habit forming. That language is so deliberate. Premium makes you think of higher quality, right? Better results. And non-habit forming? Well, that tackles a huge consumer fear head-on, framing it as a totally safe choice for boosting your focus and mental game.
And here we go. This is a classic technique. Cast a super wide net. Just look at how these promises cover a whole spectrum of cognitive needs. We're talking focus, memory, clarity, energy, even long-term cognitive wellness. It's not just about a quick fix for today, it's about your brain's future. By hitting all these different pain points at once, the pitch becomes way more appealing to a much bigger audience.
So, those are the promises. But, a promise is only as good as the explanation behind it. The next critical step in their marketing is to answer the how. How does it supposedly deliver on all these big claims? Well, the website lays out a pretty clear mechanism of action.
And here it is, a simple three-step process: support, strengthen, and protect. This is such a powerful way to communicate. It takes this incredibly complex biological process happening in your brain and makes it sound linear, understandable, and totally intentional. The logic feels really intuitive, right? And that helps build your confidence in how the product is designed.
So what's fueling this three-step process? This is where the marketing shifts from the how to the what. We're moving from the abstract mechanism to the actual tangible formula. Let's take a look inside and see the key ingredients they credit for making it all happen.
Now notice the strategy here. Each ingredient is given a very specific job. Bacopa is for memory, huperzine A is for signaling. It's like they've assembled a team of specialists for your brain. This isn't just for clarity. It's designed to make the formula feel perfectly engineered, with each part chosen for a specific task. And you'll notice it directly reinforces that support, strengthen, protect idea we just saw.
Okay, at this point, you get the promise and you get the supposed science. But the million-dollar question is still hanging there. Can you actually trust it? The next phase of the marketing is all about building that trust, and they use a really effective two-pronged approach.
So the first layer of trust comes from these official-sounding credentials. Things like Made in USA and GMP certified are really powerful trust signals. They're meant to reassure you about safety and quality control. Even if, let's be honest, most of us don't know the specifics of what GMP certified actually means. It just sounds legitimate. The second layer is social proof, and that means customer testimonials. This one for Michael is a perfect example. It's short, it's punchy, and it reinforces two key selling points: that it works fast, within weeks, and that it lives up to the brand's promise of being simple and effective.
And then you see this next testimonial, which adds another really powerful layer: authority. That line, "Even my doctor noticed the improvement," that's the golden phrase right there. It takes a personal story and attaches this perceived medical validation to it, which is an incredibly persuasive way to build credibility.
All right, so they've built a strong case for the product, they've tried to build your trust, now the pitch moves into its final phase, the offer. This is where the marketing tries to close the deal by tackling the last two hurdles for any customer: price and risk. The pricing strategy here is a classic. It's called price anchoring. By showing you that higher regular price of $99, the $39 today's price suddenly looks like a fantastic deal, a real bargain. It creates this sense of urgency and makes you feel like you're not just buying something, you're making a smart, value-driven decision.
And to get rid of that fear, that risk of wasting your money, the offer is backed by a 60-day guarantee. 60 days. That generous time frame is a signal of the company's confidence. For you, the consumer,
It completely changes the game from a potentially risky purchase into a totally risk-free trial.
The specific wording they use here is also so important: 100% healthy or money back, and completely risk-free. These are absolute statements. They're designed to eliminate any tiny bit of doubt you might have left and just remove that final barrier to clicking the buy button. The message couldn't be clearer. You literally have nothing to lose.
So there you have it. We've seen the whole playbook. It starts with a powerful question, gives you a simplified 3-step science, a list of specialist ingredients, a bunch of trust signals, and then closes the deal with a risk-free offer. Altogether, these elements create a really compelling story. The real takeaway here isn't about this one product. It's about recognizing the structure. So the next time you see a promise of a simple solution to a complex problem, you can ask yourself, are they just telling me a good story, or are they actually showing me the evidence?